Behind the leather jacket, mirrored sunglasses, and laser-sighted gun lies one of the most chaotic action movie productions of the 1980s. A film born from a rejected comedy, destroyed by studio cuts, haunted by injuries, ego clashes, and even mosquitoes. This is Cobra, 1986. And these are 10 weird facts you did not know. Fact 1. Cobra was born from Beverly Hills Cop before Sylvester Stallone ever played Marion Cobretti. He was supposed to be Axel Foley. In 1984, Stallone was officially attached to star in Beverly Hills Cop, but Stallone hated comedy. He rewrote the entire script. The jokes were removed, the humor was erased, and in its place gunfights, explosions, and brutal violence. The studio realized the budget would explode. Stallone refused to compromise, so he walked away. He took his rewritten script and turned it into Cobra. Eddie Murphy took the original comedy version. Both movies became hits. Everyone won. Fact 2. Mosquitoes killed. The original ending. Cobra was supposed to end with a motorcycle chase on a ferry near Seattle. Everything was ready. Night shoots, stunts, lighting. Then came the mosquitoes. Thousands of them. The cast and crew were being attacked non-stop. Cameras were useless. Actors could not perform. Stallone made the call. The entire ending was scrapped. Millions wasted. A brand new climax had to be written and filmed elsewhere. Mosquitoes literally rewrote Cobra. Fact 3. The gun was one of the rarest ever filmed. Cobra's weapon was not fictional. It was a finished JT Matic submachine gun. Almost nobody had seen one before. The gun had a bizarre design where the bolt moved upward, reducing recoil. It looked futuristic. It looked dangerous. Only a small number were ever made. Cobra is one of the only major films to ever feature it. The massive laser sight made it iconic. Fact 4. The knife was too sharp. The Night Slasher's knife was custom made by master bladesmith Herman Schneider. It was real steel, fully sharpened. Actor Brian Thompson kept cutting himself, not fake cuts, real injuries. In the famous scene where he slices his own hand and says, "She is mine," that blood is real. They kept the take. The knife was 10-11 inches long, stamped with Cobra. There was an even bigger version called the King Cobra. Fact 5. Transformers stole Cobra's song "The Touch" by Stan Bush was written for Cobra. Yes, that song, the record label moved it to another 1986 project, Transformers the movie. Stan Bush thought it was just a cartoon. It became legendary. Cobra lost one of the most iconic action anthems ever. Fact 6. No one was allowed to talk to Stallone. Stallone made a rule on set. No one was allowed to speak to him unless spoken to first. Actors, extras, crew, everyone was warned. The set felt like a military zone. There was no bonding, no chemistry off camera. One of the coldest sets of the decade. Fact 7. The cinematographer snapped. Cinematographer Rick Waite had enough. Stallone complained the crew was slowing production. Waite fired back. "If you would keep your hands off Bridget Nielsen and stop showing off to your bodyguards, we would not be behind schedule." Silence. It worked for a few weeks. Then things went back to normal. Fact 8. The original cut was X-rated. The first version of Cobra was over 2 hours long. Extremely violent, graphic, brutal. The Umpa gave it an X rating. That meant no theaters, no ads, no release. 30 to 40 minutes were cut. Entire scenes vanished. The story collapsed. The final runtime, 87 minutes. One of the shortest action movies of the 1980s. Fact 9. The villain was not invited to the premiere. Brian Thompson auditioned 7 times for the Night Slasher. He became one of the most terrifying villains of the decade. Then the premiere happened. He was not invited. No explanation. He bought his own ticket, sat in the audience, watched himself on screen. Hollywood forgot its own villain. Fact 10. Cobra was pure. Stallone unleashed. Cobra was not just a movie. It was Stallone's unfiltered vision. No humor, no compromise, no softness. Pizza with scissors, matches in mouths, one-liners like weapons. X's became style, and decades later, Cobra is still unforgettable. If you love dark action movies, insane behind-the-scenes stories, and forgotten Hollywood chaos, you are already home. Subscribe to Movixa. More movies, more secrets, no mercy.